At exactly 7:03 p.m., Simone Lorrence stepped through the glass doors of the Everhart Regency Hotel in Charlotte, North Carolina. The evening air was warm with summer humidity, but the lobby was crisp with luxury. A polished marble reception desk, a signature lavender scent, and a soft jazz cover of Stevie Wonder humming through ceiling speakers. Simone didn't come with an entourage, no assistant juggling calls, no sleek black car pulling up curbside, just her canvas duffel over one shoulder and a calm, unreadable expression. Her dusty rose trousers were tailored but unflashy, her silk blouse a muted ivory, comfortable flats on her feet. No loud heels, no signifiers that said executive. She stopped at the front desk. The receptionist, a white woman in her early 20s, name tag reading Aubrey, looked up mid-scroll on her phone, offered a polite customer service smile.
Checking in?
Yes, under Lawrence. Simone, she typed. Paused. I don't see a reservation under that name.
That's fine. There should be a suite held under the executive owner block. One night.
Aubrey's tone shifted, fractionally. Actually, we're fully booked tonight. That block is reserved for guests with confirmed bookings only. Simone's face didn't change. She didn't argue. She simply looked up behind the receptionist to the massive brass plaque on the wall. The Everhart Regency, a Lawrence family establishment. I am a guest, Simone said softly. I also own the hotel. There was a pause. Aubrey blinked, smirked faintly. You own this? Simone nodded. I'm going to have to get the manager, Aubrey said. Please do? Simone stepped aside. The murmurs started slowly. A businessman by the coffee bar looked up. Two teenagers scrolling TikTok paused their feed. The moment had quietly cracked, the tension rising like steam. The assistant manager arrived 3 minutes later. Jared brim, tie slightly askew, clipboard in hand. He didn't shake Simone's hand, didn't look up immediately. We, just wanted to verify a few things, he said, trying for neutral. You may, Simone replied, but be quick. I'm not leaving. Security appeared. Not with aggression. Simone didn't react outwardly, but inside she felt it. The same pressure she knew too well. The unspoken calculation in their eyes. She doesn't look like she belongs. She didn't bother explaining further. She pulled out her phone, made a single call. This is Simone. I've been denied entry. At Everhart, Charlotte. I'll wait here. It was a 20-second call. She didn't raise her voice. No name-dropping, no threats. Just truth. And patience. The Shias. 20 minutes later, two senior executives walked through the revolving doors. The Vice President of Southeast Operations, David Yuan, and the Divisional Quality Director, Elena Ruiz. Both spotted Simone and immediately hurried over. Their pace, their urgency, it changed the room. I am so sorry, Miss Lawrence, David said, followed closely by Elena. We're handling it right now. The receptionist froze. Her phone fell out of her hand. Jared cleared his throat, but no words came. Aubrey, Elena said coldly. Step into the office. Now. Security stepped away. The lobby's energy shifted, no longer one of suspicion but of panic. Simone didn't gloat. She didn't raise her voice. She simply said, I'll take the penthouse suite. At 6:30 a.m., Simone stepped off the elevator wearing a deep navy suit. Her ID badge clipped neatly to her waist. Heels subtle, sharp. Eyes focused like a scalpel. Staff turned. No one needed to be told who she was anymore. In the executive lounge, a meeting was already in session. Jared, Aubrey, Elena, and 2 HR officers from corporate sat around a long glass table. One seat left open. For her. She didn't sit right away. Simone looked first at Aubrey, then at Jared. "In your own words," she asked, "explain what happened last night." Aubrey's voice shook. "I didn't recognize who you were. I didn't think you were someone who looked the part," Simone finished, not with malice but clarity. Jared stared at the table. "You were calm," Elena noted, apologetically. "Poised. I honestly don't know how you didn't snap." Simone smiled faintly. "Because this wasn't the first time, and it probably won't be the last. This isn't about me. It's about the people who come into our lobbies every day without privilege and walk out smaller than they came in because of someone's assumption." She turned toward HR. "I don't want firings. I want understanding, systems, change." An hour later, Simone found Aubrey in the break room, alone, red-eyed, still in uniform. "I figured you'd want me gone by now," she said softly. Simone shook her head. "I used to be you," she said. "Receptionist, night shift, made half what I was worth, got mistaken for housekeeping more often than I can count." Aubrey looked up slowly. "I honestly had no idea who you were," she admitted. "I know, and that's the point," Simone replied. "Maybe next time you'll look a bit deeper before deciding what someone's supposed to look like. Because titles don't always wear suits." Aubrey nodded. "I'm sorry." "Don't just be sorry," Simone said. "Be better." Later that month, Simone implemented a new company-wide policy. Anonymous executive visits. AXM, mandatory inclusion and conscious bias training, in-lobby audits focused on human connection, not just efficiency. She wrote the policy's opening line herself. "Every stranger who walks into our lobby is someone we're choosing to see or ignore." Back in Charlotte, the hotel improved, small habits first, tone, posture. Pauses filled with genuine curiosity, not suspicion. Aubrey stayed. She retrained. She learned. She greeted guests differently now, with respect before recognition. And Simone? She kept walking into rooms where people didn't expect her, and changing the air the moment she arrived. Because respect isn't owed to a title, it's owed to humanity. For anyone who's ever been made to prove they belonged, this story is for you. Know your worth, walk with certainty, and let your presence make them rethink everything they thought they knew. Like, share, and subscribe for more true stories that challenge assumptions and restore dignity. Acts of depth, because real power speaks quietly but leaves echoes that last forever.